Hey students, welcome to The Bridge. We're going to do something completely different now in The Bridge. In my bridge, if you watch the demo, you'll see that I threw some loops in there and it's totally different. It's a completely different feeling and it's definitely something that we're not sure where we are, and then it brings us right into the chorus and all of a sudden we're back in the tune. And I think that's kind of cool, and I think a bridge is an opportunity for you to do something different. Now, we're going to use something that you create. You're going to learn a few chords on the piano and play these chords as your bridge. Let's see what happens here. So we're going to steal some lessons from Chord Project 2. We're going to take the chord lessons from Chord Project 2 and bring them over here in Chord Project 1. Here's my recommendation. I wouldn't play more than one chord per measure. Keep it really simple and step back and study the PDF that I have here for the chords on the piano. Okay, so let's give this a shot on Chord Project 1 in the bridge. We're going to be learning some chords and recording chords. Hello students, it's piano time, a time for you to be creative, to give your project your own sound. We're going to put chords in. What is a chord? A chord is when we play 3 or more notes together at the same time. On the piano, on the guitar, whatever it is, that's a chord. Now, there are different types of chords. We're going to talk about major chords and minor chords. Chords can give your piece a feeling. So if you choose chords that are major, major is a happy or a bright sound. If you choose minor chords are sad or darker chords. You can mix major and minor. Usually the chord that you start with will give you the tone for the whole chord progression. Wait a second, what's a chord progression? A chord progression is when you play one chord after the other, and that's what we're going to be doing over these 4 measures of beats that you have created. So again, your goal is to create your own chord progression. Choose your major or your minor chords depending on what feeling you want to give the piece. This is a time for you to step back from your project and learn some piano chords. In the box below, linked, you'll see a document, and I have chords that I want you to memorize. Take a step back, open up a piano track in Logic, and just practice the chords. Pick 2 at a time and practice moving from one chord to the next. We just want to get used to playing the piano and being able to change chords. This is a skill we're going to have to use. Let's check out some tips first. Tip number 1, make this simple. 1 chord per measure for 4 measures equals 4 chords. You can play whole notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, next chord, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can vary the rhythm, and in the third example, I did vary the rhythm a little bit. You can do that too. Tip number 2, watch the recording supplement video. I'll show you how you can slow down your project so that you can give your hands some time to change from one chord to the other. Okay, so once again, below this box, we have the document with the chords. I want you to practice those chords. And coming up in a moment, you're going to see me play 3 examples of chord progressions. Now, I've been doing it at my tempo, 127, but again, the recording tip will show you how to slow your project down. All right, let's have some fun with chords. Let's put your signature on your music.